So a couple of days ago, I saw a movie, The Evil Doesn't Exist, by Japanese director Ryusuke Hamaguchi. Ryusuke Hamaguchi is I think the most favorite of mine, the Japanese director working today. And so I was anticipating this particular movie for a long time, but now it's available in Canopy, I think. So I watched it, and I really liked the film. Although there's some issues there, I think. Yeah, I'd like to talk about that. This film, I think initially the Hamaguchi was asked to make a film about this particular music composer's music, which was used very, very nicely. It's like a minimalistic, music. So it's very, very nice. It's like the Philip Glass or somebody else that it's popular these days, but I don't remember the name, I don't recall the name. But anyway, so it's like that. It's a very, very minimalistic movie film. The score and that was, I think, very, very effective. So he started to make this film because of that, and then he wanted to make a little bit more tangible feature-length film about the evil doesn't exist. This particular theme, I think, very, very important. As a matter of fact, this particular title is the more or less like a benign title that more or less like a philosophical or moralistic connotation to it. But film evokes the particular questions, just because I think the whole entire film is structured. It's very, very nature admiring theme from the beginning, like a beautiful the nature shot, and almost like a Shinrin-yoku, a forest bathing type of atmosphere there. And so when you are with that type of environment, everybody is very, very concerned about the nature, concerned about coexistence with nature and with the animals. So you don't break the balance of those nature and the human beings living in nature. But I think this corporate people start to come in this beautiful mountainous area to build this camp, a hotel, glamping, they say. That means grand camping or something like that. So essentially they trying to make this hotel type of camping ground in that particular town. And so they have an explanation. These corporate people came down to explain this, how they do that, and of course inviting their people's questions and so forth. So that particular meeting was like a center point of this particular film. And of course all the villagers are very much concerned, because villagers, towners, are using this water for cooking and all this, like a stream water. They're using the stream water for cooking. And so they really appreciated that beautiful water they are getting from the stream, upstream there somewhere. But so if this campground is built upstream, of course all the stuff, get kind of affected by this particular wastewater or whatever. And so they are against it. Most townspeople are against it, but those opposition is very, very well depicted in this particular meeting. Some of the people very, very rude remark of those corporate people taking advantage of the situation, of the money and so forth. But most people are very conscious about, very intelligently question all these possibilities of ruining the nature and ruining the deer passage there and so forth. So I thought that was itself is like a very beautiful film. And there's this main character, his name is Takumi. He has this young daughter, so he's probably about 10 years old. So Takumi was teaching her all those name of the trees, pine tree, spruce, and all the other evergreens and so forth, walking in the woods, and also explaining all those plants you can eat and so forth. So the little girl was listening intensely about those things, and so she is very curious about this deer. And so all of that, they kind of depict Takumi as a very, very good man and conscientious person. And they go to this climax, and I cannot divulge what the climax scene is because of that kind of a surprise toward the end. So, but particular ending is very, very abruptly happened, which is against the audience, the viewers' expectation. So after watching this film, people wonder what that means at the end, what happened at the end. And so me included, and I wondered why the particular ending has to exist in this beautiful film. But as I think of it, I think Hamaguchi was trying to create this particular environment conscious film, and trying to make this film to work at the end. And so he added this particular ending, which is kind of a jarring and against the viewer's expectations. So I think it becomes like a wow, you talk about it after watching this, what that happened, why that ending has to be there or whatever. And that particular twist is, I think, I really feel that Ryusuke Hamaguchi's intention. Ryusuke Hamaguchi was the student of Kiyoshi Kurokawa. Kiyoshi Kurokawa is a director who did a lot of horror type of films, and I like his horror film, but because of the horror film, I saw a couple, but I didn't see all of his film. But I think he was a very, very good director there. But of course, it's a horror film that I don't consider myself to be enthusiastic about horror film that much. So Yeah. But anyway, Hamaguchi was a student of Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Kiyoshi Kurosawa. And so kind of understand this particular ending came because of Hamaguchi's thinking. Hamaguchi seems to be very intellectual, very thoughtful director, and I love almost all his films. You know, The Drive My Car is one thing, and you know, almost all of the film is very, very nice, very, very conscientious film there. And so he has to make this particular film, but I think he wanted to add some kind of a twist at the end because of this. He's from this particular film school taught by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. So I understood that too, and the effect of that, I understand that, you know, his intention was. But in my mind, I think that particular ending could be a little bit more not so jarring or not so unconventional, I would say. They're much easier. You know, as a senior citizen, watching this film, it's like an ending was a little bit, you know, enigmatic, I would say, in my taste. So, yeah, but anyway, a beautiful film. And I think this is a 2023 or 24 films, I think, made. And some kind of award at the Venice Film Festival or something. So it's a good film, very good film. And I recommend for anyone who is interested in Hamaguchi's film. And those people who are interested in preservations of nature, coexisting with the nature, you know, you people who like go hiking and enjoying the forest, viewing forest, bathing, I would say this is an excellent film to enjoy that. So yeah, I think this particular film has lots of questions at the end, and so most of the reviews, I think, focus on the particular ending, but I think that could be, you know, misleading, because rest of the film itself is a beautifully constructed and very suspenseful and very entertaining as much. And you know, all those people who are in it is like a well-developed character, and so I think to achieve that, that was a very nice feat. And so Hamaguchi, Ryusuke Hamaguchi's fan, but in general, you know, people who love hiking and who loves being in nature, I think this is a wonderful film, and beautifully shot and beautifully scored with this particular music. I don't remember the name of the composer, but she's a female composer who did some other film score too for Hamaguchi, I think. So yeah,